2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips? Subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi Leonard.
Ooh, dope. Ooh, dope. It's your boy. You done know Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know what it is by now. I'll give you 5 seconds to show your boy some love by liking up the video, because you know YouTube actually link the algorithms to likes, and the more likes, the faster y'all get these notices on time, y'all. So 5 seconds to like up the video, y'all. I know y'all got your boy. I know y'all got your boy. Bruce Squad, we in the building. Now shout out to the Czar, man. Of course, he's a 2K dev. He always does some videos. And we appreciate it, of course, because we always trying to find out more info about the game, man, and he always break it down to a way that we understand. Now, of course, he ain't reveal no new groundbreaking news, but he did drop some key information that I gotta share with y'all, man. You know your boy gotta keep y'all up to date, right? You know your boy gotta keep y'all up to date, right? Now, a few things he addressed in that stream that really jump out. One thing was the vacuum screens, of course. The next thing, he actually kind of explained why current gen won't be the same as next gen, or it could never be the same as next gen, because a lot of people claim this look the same. That's the next thing. The next thing he kind of talked about, he kind of gave us a little warning about people and their play style when it comes to next gen. How you're gonna be affected greatly. And last but not least, he kind of addressed the question, why doesn't 2K kind of drop their game in a 2 or 3 year cycle? Why it gotta be every year, right? Now, the first one, let's talk about the vacuum screen out of the gate. This is one of the biggest things, of course, because you know when we saw that gameplay reveal, of course, the one with Mike Wayne and the 2K dev playing against each other, we saw Klay Thompson running around, and he got open. And how he got open, he got an off-ball screen, and Drew Holiday was caught in a vacuum animation. And of course, that was very alarming. Now, one thing he said is, he said vacuum screens will not be removed straight out the gate. And it's kind of understandable, of course, right? That these animations are really realistic. The problem is how they get activated. Sometimes you just touch it and then you get forced to do that run around animation. What I really want is more control over that run around animation. I want to choose to run around and not just touch and it automatically run me around. That's the problem and where it lies, to be quite honest, right? Now, I don't know how to address this, so he's a dev. I'm just a person observing and saying this is an issue, by the way. I just want to put this disclaimer out there. Now, he said it will not be removed, but greatly improved, right? And they actually tighten it up a little bit as well. Now, he said they noticed that the issue is on ball screens, and that's truth. You know how people use it in the park, in the rec, in the pro-am, in everything, anti-up, everything. You know how we do it. We dance around screens. Not me, I'm an ISO player, but dance around screens, hide and go seek until you touch the screen and it sucks you around and you have no control over it sucking you around. He wide open, shoot. That's how they do it. Dance around, left, right, until we always find the best left-right animation for some reason. They actually tightened it up on ball, but the off ball is a little bit iffy. The way they actually address it is they develop the tech, right? And of course they develop it for the on ball, and then they kind of extend it over time to the other areas, because it's all about the different situations. Of course, on ball and off ball situations tend to be different, the angles and all that comes into play. But you can expect a day one patch to tighten it up. Then you will see a day one patch out the gate to make some improvements with these screens, man. So you know, every year when 2K drops, you tend to see a day one patch, of course, right? So that's addressing the vacuum screens. But one thing he did highlight, that it won't be perfected out the gate. This is something they will be addressing and keep addressing over time, y'all. Remember, this is a new console, of course, a new console which have more data. So yes, it's a whole new animal, and it's just gonna take a little bit more fine-tuning than we think. Of course, a lot of feedback is needed. That's why I'm here. You know, and yeah, that's just how it goes, man. That's just how it goes. It won't be perfected. The vacuum screen is gonna be in the game, but hopefully yes, hopefully it's not as bad as we think out the gate, right? Now, the next thing he kind of wanted to he kind of cleared up is that current gen and next gen could never be the same, and it's for a simple reason. And we heard this before, of course. We heard multiple devs say this. We heard even Ronnie say this, that there are two separate, whole new separate teams that work on the game. The 2K team that usually works on the game did not work on 2K21 current gen. So I think VC South work on current gen 2K21, and the 2K devs that usually work on 2K been working on next gen all this time, right? So there wasn't really a mixture of that. There were two separate teams working on the game. That's why next gen will be completely different, right? So that's good to know right there. Now, the next thing that was highlighted is that, yo, next gen, y'all better watch y'all turbos, man. Better watch y'all turbos. Charges were happening a lot. He said maybe a little bit too much when it comes to blocking. Charges, blocking and charges was being called a lot, and there were a lot more calls happening on next gen. You gotta really manage how you turbo into people or around people. It might be an issue. So of course, this is something that they will look at and address over time. And he said he think that the casual gamer might struggle a little bit with this, and I understand. Someone like me, not really. I would probably, you know, to me, I really don't turbo around CPU a lot, because there's something I noticed with the game that I'm not going to reveal to y'all, to be quite honest. But this is important information, because you know a lot of people won't be balling and complaining, because a lot of people love to hold on that turbo button, y'all. I've been telling you all about abusing that turbo button for a while now. But anyways, I think we're gonna see a huge amount of foul calls being called on next gen, y'all. The last but not least, a lot of people always tend to ask, yo, why y'all don't drop a 2-year or 3-year cycle? Y'all might be able to drop a better product. Why y'all dropping it every single year? Now, it's a very simple answer for this. They don't determine when the game drops. I think they got some deal or contract with the NBA, and the NBA determines how often 2K drops a game based around their game. Basically, it's that simple. It's not rocket science, it's that simple. So let me know what y'all think, man. You know I always gotta keep y'all up to date on what's going on in the 2K community. Once again, shout out to Sar. I always appreciate when he does these videos. I think he said he's gonna start doing them, you know, whenever he get time, because you know right now it's gonna be a little hectic. More specified to certain things. Like usually he does defensive breakdowns, offensive breakdowns, kind of make the game easy. But from a sim standpoint, he's not really a park specialist like that. He is a sim head. I'm talking about the sim head, and I'm kind of a sim head myself. But you know, I always dabble in the park and everything else. But I'm one of those people that enjoy my career. I do. I'm sorry. So I always been messing with him for a while now, man. And shout out to him for always doing these videos, to giving us these little nuggets, man, that are important. You know us, we like hearing stuff like this. Anyways, man, let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all know what it is, your boy Sim. Don't forget, your first time to the channel, make sure like the video, share the video, and hit your boy your subscribe. If it's not your first time, like the video, share the video. You never know who's gonna be informed, y'all. Your boy Sim, one love, respect, bless up. Peace.